Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, I need to stop. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today, we're gonna go. Where should I go first? Oh goodness gracious, you guys, goodness. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but that's fine, right? You guys, it's fine. Okay, today I am going to be letting everyone know. I'm just kidding. Today I'm going to be giving tips on how to make training easier and possibly a little less boring. Now, not, oh my goodness. Now, I know some people actually like training, and I'm one of those people, but sometimes it can get a little boring for me too. And I know that some people actually really enjoy training to the point where they would never get bored, and that's what I used to do. That I would never ever get bored of training. Now I get bored of it a lot, but like I can't even motivate myself to train at this point unless if I don't use any of these tips, I can't motivate myself to train. But if I use some of these tips, it's actually not that boring. Sometimes I still don't even okay, I'm taking really long to do this kind of intro thing. Anyways, I'm just saying, like, I know some people really enjoy training. This is just for the people who think it's very, very boring and need some motivating tips on how to help them. So here are 11, I think I'm counting that right, 11 tips on how to make training easier and less boring. Let's get started, everyone. Oh my goodness. I hate this race so much. Shoot. I'm sorry. Okay, the first one is to motivate yourself. Now, this is actually the one that I think is most effective. I use this one a lot. Like today, I used it, except I didn't finish all my races yet, so you guys can see. So I still have more. This one is the most effective on me. It's the most easiest to use for me. There's two of them. To motivate yourself, the first one is to motivate yourself if you are having trouble motivating yourself to train, like let's say there's something that you want to do a level 15, like you want to do it. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling here. You want to do a championship with a level 15 horse, like a level 15 horse. So you should motivate yourself to train to get XP, not just training because you're bored. And when you motivate yourself, or this is for me at least, when you motivate yourself to train by, like when you train with an actual reason, when you train with a reason, like let's say you need to get horse XP because you want to do a championship with a level 15 horse. When you train with a reason, like for me, I go faster and it's actually really easier. It's more easier. Oh my gosh. It's more easy when you motivate yourself to do something. I'm saying motivate too much. It's more easy when you have a point of training instead of just training for fun or because you're really bored. So you could train for horse XP, or let's say there's this like really expensive Starcoin jacket, and it's not that much in Jorvik shillings. You could train for Jorvik shillings. Now this is another one that I think is very effective. I use it the most out of all these tips. So you could train for a reason for horse XP or for Jorvik shillings in case you need shilling. Okay, I'm just kidding. What is, oh my gosh. No. Um oh my god. Now, if this happens again, I am about to mute club invitations. Thank you. moving on. After you motivate yourself to do something, or to, like motivating yourself to get your shillings or to get horse XP, the next tip that I don't find very helpful, since I just don't find it very helpful, is to listen to music. Listening to music, like not calming music, maybe like boppy music, the type of music that you like. You could listen to music, and that might help you concentrate on getting your races done. um, um, yeah, and I don't find this very useful for me, although I love music. I can't focus on music and training at the same time. Which is kind of weird, since the next tip is actually harder to focus. Anyways, the next tip is something I find very, 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 very effective. Like this is the one that helps most, other than motivating yourself for Jorvik shillings. So, oh shoot. Okay, so you could listen to videos while training. I used to do this so much, and now I just don't anymore, since my computer wouldn't. My computer kept free screening while I was trying to train, and it just was not useful. So you would listen to videos, not videos that you need to watch, like realistic role plays, mini role play story things, like, training videos, or like, what to do when you're bored video. You get the point. So you could listen to videos while you train, and it is one of the most ones that I use a lot. I used to, at least. What number is this? Number 5. I don't know why I started counting, but number 5 is. Wait, what's number 5? Oh, yes. Number 5 is try to beat your high scores. Now, I don't really care about beating my high scores. I don't use this a lot. I don't use this a lot, so that's fine. But you could use this. Try to beat your high scores. So let's say your high score on a race is, I don't know, maybe it's a short race, 36 seconds, and you wanted to get 35, 30 seconds. You guys get it. Beat your high score. It's actually very fun. Meanwhile, not meanwhile. Anyway, number 6 is try to not bump into anything. I use this a lot. So let's say, okay. It's also sad, by the way, guys. The reason I'm training my starter horse is because I've been playing the game for 4 years, and my starter horse is not maxed. A horse I actually got like a month ago is maxed. So you guys need to help me here. Anyways, number 6 I said, I think, is try to not bump into anything. So you're doing like a really hard race or something, let's say, and you're going to want to try to not bump into anything. Number 7 is kind of similar. Try to not miss jumps. Like, I just missed a bunch of jumps in that race, and I'm sorry for y'all who had to see that, but let's say you try to not, like, you try to get the jumps correct and not, like, bump into them. I think it's number 8 is a no jumping challenge. Now, you could do this in a video, or you could do this just without recording if you don't have a channel, or do a no jumping challenge. There is no way you can get through this race without jumping. Well, you could do that and then just go around the jump without getting stuck and losing the race. Yeah, you could do a no jumping challenge. I don't suggest this with like cross country races where you absolutely have to jump because that's impossible. You know what I mean? But if you do it with a not so impossible race, you can actually achieve it, and then you'll feel good. Okay, and then you'll feel good. I can't keep count anymore, so I'm not gonna say it because I don't remember what this number is. But train your character. This sounds really weird, but like Tan's race, I can do it with Tan's race actually, where you get on foot. Like you dismount and you get on foot and you train your character. You guys got to train your character. You get on foot and you train your character. This is not very helpful to me since I don't. It's like I want to get done with training as fast as possible if I do train. So, like, if I'm going to train my character, it's going to be at a time where I'm not, like, I'm not in a rush to get done training or whatever. Actually, now there's. Guys, when I said that there was 11 tips, there's 12 tips. So, never mind about that. But, anyways, you could train your character. It's what? Okay, I don't want to do that race. I'll do it with Tan's race while I'm explaining this. But you could train your character. I think I've said this too much, so I'm gonna stop saying it. But you know, I don't know why I took a break of talking, but the next tip. Ooh, why did that? Okay, the next tip is train with your friends. I made a video training with Misty, aka, well, she's my friend. Let's just say that. She's my friend, and I made a video training with her. So yes, Queen. Okay, never mind. I made a video training with her once, and you could train with your friends. It might not get less boring. It might still be boring, but at least you have a friend to joke around, with. You're not like hopeless and alone. I'm just kidding, you guys. Okay. Moving on. You can take a break from training. This one isn't actually training, but it's a way to make training less boring or a little easier when you come back. Let's say you take a break from training. It's just too boring for you. Then when you come back, you say, oh, I'm going to train my person now. And then you come back and it's completely not boring anymore. So, I mean, just if you're having trouble doing training, just try taking a break. The last tip, number 12, I think. Number 12 is. Oh, I just realized Tan's race. I didn't do the character thing, and I said I would. That's fun. The last tip is make a training video. So, like Violet Flower Garden, she makes training videos about, like, Q&A, like, not Q&A, Q&A. Like, how to save star coins, the reason I don't do that is because I don't want to. But you guys can do that. Yeah. And you guys get, you can do it just like me, where I'm just training and explaining, or you can make an Instagram account. I don't have an Instagram account currently. I'm not really feeling it right now. But you can make an Instagram account and you can make training videos. Okay, I'm struggling. You guys, help me here. I'm struggling. You could make a training video. Yeah, basically. Yeah. make a video about training like I'm doing right now. My keys are on fire. Okay, and if any of those did not help you, if any of these tips did not help you, you are crazy. I'm just kidding. If any of these tips did not help you, you need to stop watching this video because you shouldn't, because like you might not like trading. Okay, I need to stop. I'm just kidding, you guys. I'm just kidding. If any of these tips did not help you, go do something else on Star Stable or log off or do something that actually is not boring. Bye. That came out really weird. Okay. I'm sorry for that. Justin Moreland, where are you? Bye, you guys.